Take a look at some stocks on the move today. We're joined by Lisa, Stock Movers Mateo.
You got it. And we're going to start with that one. We're going to start with UnitedHealth because their shares have really been down as much as 20% before the bell. So here's the basic rundown. It cut its earnings outlook for the year, reported first quarter earnings below estimates, but it pointed to this surprise jump in medical costs that they say were far above what it expected. I mean, they're the largest seller of Medicare Advantage health plans, right? They also cited unanticipated changes in its Optum healthcare delivery business, and that's affecting reimbursements. But the analysts are basically what they're saying is that it's rare for the company to cut its guidance because it typically forecasts a little bit more conservatively, and it's often raises the outlook as the year progresses. So that's kind of the difference there. But it's affecting other ones. We see Humana, their shares were lower. CVS Health, companies like that, their shares were also lower this morning. So it's starting to affect other companies. It's like this trickle-down effect. And then shares of Hertz, they have been up as much as about 20%. But yesterday, 56% up that much at the close yesterday. That was his biggest gain ever. And that's when the news came out. CNBC said that Bill Ackman's Pershing Square Capital had taken a nearly 20% stake in the company. So if you're looking for the specifics, in the filing, it said it bought 12.7 million shares that were valued about $46.5 million. CNBC later reported that position was about 19.8, but because it included shares and swaps. But what it does is it makes Pershing Square the company's second largest shareholder. But we all know how Hertz has been changing. Remember when they bought all those Teslas, right?
Yep.
They had the problem with that. So it's really been going down. It's fallen. The stock has fallen.
I'm a gold customer, Hertz, sir.
You
so
are?
I'm
Okay.
I'm a gold. Time I walk right up to, I don't even go to the counter. I just go right to the car.
We rented
how
a
I play.
Hertz car a number of years ago up in Maine, land of black flies, and the overage on top of the bill were insulting. They built the ticket up like I've never seen.
Yeah, I don't. No, it's
You like
good.
it?
I like it. Yeah, I'm a fan. So they do very, very well with it.
Did you rent the Tesla?
No, he gets a Hummer.
You didn't do that.
No. You get the Hummer, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Next.
Okay, Eli Lilly, their shares have been down as much as 12%, and it has to do with the battle for weight loss drugs, right? We've been talking about it. Lilly getting some good news because they've been working on this experimental GLP-1 pill.
The pill.
Everyone has
Now
the shots.
we're talking.
Yes, because
That's
everyone's
gonna
like,
be big.
oh, the shots, I don't know, but the pill is what everyone's talking about. So the new data showed that it worked just as well as Novo Nordisk's Ozempic shot, which is interesting. It showed patients lost about 16 pounds, 7.9% of their body weight. And what's even more is that they hadn't even lost, reached that plateau, so it could show they have more to lose on top of it.
Right.
But the biggest difference was the blood sugar levels, because that's what a lot of people who go on it do it for. The pill lowered the blood sugar levels by an average of 1.3%.
I've
Ozempic,
been
it was
administering
more.
the shot for a long time now to a certain somebody, and easy peasy.
Okay.
But the side effects are pretty noticeable. Like the whole nausea thing is a whole
Yes,
thing.
I have to. Someone I know was doing the
I don't know if the
shot,
pill's
and the
gonna make that any
nausea
better. I don't
and
know.
the bathroom runs are a little, tough.
But I'll tell you, it
Come on,
works.
this is
though.
family entertainment.
Sorry.
Are you
I'm just
done?
putting it out there. One more. TSMC rose as much as 5%. The reason why it just forecast sales second quarter beat estimates. It also kept its growth outlook for 2025.
Right, really? Okay.
Expectations AI, they say revenue doubling. So good forecast for AI.
Thank you. The Stock Movers this morning. You can listen to our new Stock Movers podcast. It's a 5-minute episode. You can subscribe for the biggest winners and the losers in the stock market. An immediate success for our equity team. Look for that out at YouTube Podcast, Apple, Spotify.